here we are. Here we are in our little rented cottage by the sea.
This is our little love shack.
Our little love shack. Nanny, Di and Kiki are downstairs watching telly, so we can't get them to turn it off. Sorry about that in the background. But we were just having a read through some of your messages underneath the vlog. We're so pleased how many of you have joined in with the vloggery, aren't we?
It's
There's obviously a real
hunger
call for it out there.
Need.
He's hungry. Don't mention hunger.
God, everything is. I mean, I smell food.
But you know what we've got downstairs? What have we got downstairs?
Exactly what I had last night.
Chicken tikka, grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken.
So we thought we'd read some of them out. Here's one from Karen Busby, who says very nice things about us, first of all. Thank you.
Like what?
It just says, thank you
I'm
for
lovely.
Well, we can't read out nice things that people say about us.
That my stomach's not too big.
Hope you've had a lovely few days at the beach. We have, Karen. Thank you very much. I plan to sort my reading room out tomorrow, which is currently a tip. Wish me luck.
So is mine.
Going for a healthy mind goal this year by getting back to reading and away from television. I love this. Mark, be inspired by Karen. Your room.
Oh, my room. My reading room. My writing room.
You see,
my
this is what
room.
we love. Because people will say to me, why do you do all this stuff on YouTube? Because it is a lot of extra work. I said, you won't believe how much we get back. People share back with us and it really helps us. Like, we're so encouraged with this losing weight, me 100 days sober, because of all the messages we've had back. Now that has come in for a very good reason, Karen, to get you to sort out your room, because it depresses you, that room.
It does, and it's where I do a lot of my most creative thinking.
Right, so are you going to make a promise to Karen Busby? You're going to do the same.
Karen Busby, for you, I'm going to get my room sorted.
And that's going to be on one of the vloggeries this weekend.
Wow.
Okay. This is from Marie Williams. Where do you get your free meditation apps, Nadia? Especially the morning one. I'd like to start it every morning. I decided New Year, bed by 10:30. Oh my God. Thank you for this, Marie. This is what we want to do. I'm reading so many books. I'm reading this book, The Unexpected Joys of Sobriety. I'm reading this book, Rest, How to Get More Done, Buy More Rest, and lots of other ones.
That's my book.
Yeah, I bought you that, but I know you're not going to read it. So
I did. I put it by the bed to read and I couldn't find it to bring.
And he talks in there about getting up at 5:30, going to bed at 10:30, get up at 5:30. Apparently, those early hours are so productive. Whether you're doing something creative,
Well, hang on. Before you say all of that, the most creative time I had was, I can't remember, a couple of jobs that I did where I had to get up at 5:30 and be in the edit by 6. And I generally found that by 9 a.m, all the most intense creative decisions have been made.
That's what
and
they
the rest
say.
of the day was like, there are certain parts of there are certain parts of every job that you can go on a bit more of a cruise control. And so to cruise control through the afternoon is sensible, because I always hit a road bump at about 4 o'clock, 3 p.m, where I'm just exhausted.
But I do think we all, because I know you guys, a lot of you struggle with sleep like I do. I really...
Should we try?
And it's good for the kids because our house is noisy. We keep them up. I would love to go to bed at 10:30 every night and get up much earlier. And then they say you have more time to do what
When will me and Maddie watch Game of Thrones?
But let me finish this, ladies.
There are all sorts of things that fits in at the end of the night.
By 10:30, meditation, eat healthy. Thank you for these vlogs. They're so helpful. And thank you for sharing back. You've helped us. I have done your recipes, loved them. I also suffer with swings of depression. So Mark's honesty is a breath of fresh air. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, I sometimes worry that, because of course I edit these things, and I have to make really difficult decisions to keep stuff in where I sound like an absolute moaning Winnie. But I feel that in the pursuit of honesty, I need to show when I'm being an irritating, more miserable bastard, because that's what it is. And I think to be able to express oneself like that is important, because I suppose it says to other people that you can feel like that, but that's not all of what you are. So
Susie Salter, hi Susie, you've been with us right from the beginning.
Hello Susie.
What a super vlog, thank you.
I love your surname because it's Salt, and that makes me think of chips.
I'm a Mark and Nadia, up or down. I'm hopeful so far. I'm watching Slimming World vlogs to inspire me. My God, you two are doing this also for me. Laugh and feel understood, comforted, entertained. Just blooming adore you. Thank you, Susie. We feel all those things from all the messages back, don't we? Thank you.
I feel it almost more from you guys than I do from Nadia.
Too much. Hafsa. Hope I've said that right. Evening. Hats off to sharing this all. Will help many people, I'm sure. I won't be weighing myself. I know how it makes me feel. And I totally support that.
I am
not a weigher. But we had to, because we'd gone that bit too far. I know, just due to so much going on and not having the time to go to the gym. Well, you know,
Do you know
we all tend to do this, don't we? So we haven't got time to go to the gym. But what we've all got time to do is walk around the block a couple of times, get off the bus a couple of stops, walk a little bit further. People tend to either do the gym or not do anything. Doing the gym is a bloody nightmare.
One of my resolutions this year is, rather than driving as much as I do for work, I'm going to get the tube. I'm going to get public transport.
walk.
But you get two bonuses when you do public transport. You get to move and you walk, but you also get to read, which is the main driver of the household you don't get to do when you're travelling.
No, I must start up again this month. Eat better, not a big eater, but can have silly snacks on the go that I shouldn't. Not a big junk eater or anything, but I just know I put on weight so easily, within minutes. I'm with you, Nadia and Mark. Let's do this. Let's fight the fat. Love to all. Love back to you. But, Mahavish, let me just say to you, don't let the fact that you haven't gone to the gym, it sounds to me like you're saying, I haven't gone to the gym, so I need to start when I can get back to the gym. Forget the gym. If the gyms can't work in with your life, forget it, wouldn't you say?
Totally.
Look after the food. Just put your trainers on, walk out the front door, walk 10 minutes one way, 10 minutes back. Just do anything. The gym, I think, really messes people up, to be honest.
Or you do what I ended up doing a while back, which is, if you don't go every other day, you fail, and then you end up not going at all. Do you do that? It's like you throw everything out the window.
Yeah, throw everything out the window. So, Tori Roberts. I'm a food addict and currently 8 stone overweight. I hate myself and have no willpower. I think I answered to you. I think I wrote an answer to you on this. Right, listen to me. That sounds like an impossible amount of weight. But one day at a time, you can do it. 1 pound at a time, you can do it. Google Overeaters Anonymous, because you are a food addict. Nobody gets to 8 stone overweight without having big problems using food as a comfort.
I do. I'm a food
Yeah.
addict. I'd say
But
my
he started out with food
f-
and then it
I'd-
became alcohol,
let me
didn't
say,
you?
Yeah, I'd say my first addiction was food. I remember as a child using food, spoonfuls of butter, to comfort myself.
Yeah.
So food is a really, really complicated one, because of course you have to have some of it, whereas with
You
alcohol
can't
you can have
abstain.
total abstinence.
It's easier, isn't it, for drug addicts and alcoholics?
It is in a way.
Because they just don't have it at all.
Yeah.
So they don't have... If Mark was to have 3 glugs of a glass of wine, he'd want 2 bottles. If you have 1 bite of a burger, you're going to want 4. It's really, really difficult. But I promise you, there is a lot of help with Overeaters Anonymous. So Google that and have a look at it.
I would also just like to add as a coda there that's why food is so difficult to manage as an addiction, but so is codependency. And it's actually a very underrated issue, codependency, because it feeds into food and most forms of addiction, because we all have to relate to someone. And that relatability with whoever you're relating to in your life can become really codependent and addictive in a negative and a potentially positive way. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that, because I think codependency and food are similar in that you have to have an involvement with the very subject or substance of your addiction. Can I just say a little shout out to a friend of mine from university who contacted me, Kate. Thank you for contacting me. I've thought loads about you over the years, and I'm so delighted you're going to get on your... Was it an elliptical? What's an elliptical? What is that?
I think it's a machine where you do this.
Oh, you got one of
But
those.
do you know what? It was really nice for me that you contacted Mark as well, because Mark, we know you. The girls know you. Mark's spoken about you a lot.
Yeah.
I know that you were brilliantly clever. I know that you had an incredible character, and I know that you had a big stumble and you had to, you know, get through a lot. But we all know that. Your name, we just talk about you. So the fact Mark was really, he felt sad that you thought that he might have forgotten you, because he actually, all his children know about you. I know all about you.
Totally.
So make contact.
So does Izzy.
We'd love to meet you one day.
Yeah.
We'd love that. So, last one. Hi, you two. Oh God, I lost the
I'm
name.
going to make faces while she finds it.
Oh, I've lost the name. I've cut the name off. I don't like to read one out without the name. We'll do that another time.
Go back to it.
No, but I can't. I won't be able to. I'm reading it off.
The
here.
many faces of depression.
Karen Favour. Day 1, start of being antidepressant free. It's going to be hard, but if I try to keep busy, I'm sure I'm going to be fine. All the best for anyone who suffers with mental health or some kind of addiction. Well, obviously this can be one for Mark to answer. But Karen, please, can I just say to you, because I hope that you've done this with the doctor, because just coming off them can be really dodgy. So you probably have, but I just wanted to say that.
Just coming off them can be really dodgy. I've talked about coming off them and I've come off them in a dodgy manner. I've tried to go back on them in a totally ad hoc dodgy manner. I'm thinking about going back on them. If I do go back on them, I'm going to diarise or whatever it is, vlog the process, because I'm currently back in CBT and I'm being assessed to see whether I need to go on an alternative sort of anti-anxiety / depression.
I don't think they did you much good. I didn't notice much difference.
No.
And it just made you put on lots of weight.
Well, not taking them's also made me feel I'm the heaviest I've ever been. I think Christmas is worse than antidepressants.
But hey, great for you, and one day at a time. And we are going to be doing more of how you're feeling. So just keep checking in. Hit the notification bell, because we do sometimes do like, and we're going to do more of them, aren't we? Agony Aunt and Uncle.
Oh, yeah.
So we don't want you to miss out on them.
No, absolutely.
Listen, guys, thank you so much. There's so many blooming messages here, and we do read them out to each other. I was just downstairs reading some to Nanny Di.
Yeah.
And we love getting them.
Nanny Di loves hearing them too. I mean, it really is nice.
So what we're thinking is, every Tuesday we are going to weigh ourselves in the morning, and then we thought Tuesday nights we're going to do a live.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So the vloggery will be live on Tuesday nights. And then if you all want to share with us how you're feeling about your healthy lifestyle, your
struggles,
anxiety, weight, anything,
frustrations,
that will happen on a Tuesday night live.
We assume it's always going to be agony and difficulty and problematic, but maybe there'll be joys. Maybe there'll be little mini victories.
Let's say all the things that we've done well, what we've eaten. Let's just have a chat. It's a bit like Slimming World, but we don't have to pay.
There might be a day where I go, oh my God, I had a glass of water.
Oh my God, guys, I forgot to tell you, day 2 of 100 Days of Being Sober. Who's joining me on that? I haven't seen many of those. Or are any of you doing Dry January? Let me know how you're getting on. I know I keep banging on about this book, but I really will.
It?
No, people always think that I'm getting money for it. I'm not. I just know that it will help. I know it will help. It's like AA. It's like rehab in a book. The Unexpected Joy of Being Sober. Get this book. Night night.
Night night.
And we'll see you tomorrow for another vloguary.
Night night.
Are we doing one tomorrow? Sorry.
Sorry. So we've just done your comments, and have you gone and run too hard?
No. Yes, I've got bad back subs after all the piss taking I've been doing with what I've got. You know what I did? Because I have no stomach muscles, because I haven't done any stomach exercises for about my whole adult life. When I pulled that table out yesterday, I didn't engage my stomach.
Oh, it's like me with the ice cream.
I just pulled it wrong, and it's really bad.
It's like with me when I got the Haagen-Dazs out of the freezer.
It's so annoying, because I wanted to go to yoga tomorrow. No, I can't. Stretching, guys. Don't forget to stretch. Stretching before bed helps you sleep well.
Am I getting up and then getting back down?
It's sort of staying up on. It's comfy if I sit like this.
Okay, guys, we're playing Stranger Things Monopoly.
You have. Oh, yeah.
Look at the great board. Stranger Things Monopoly. It's so cool. I just said, after 2 days of being on our vloguary,
walkie-talkie.
I don't feel fat. I feel
We
fatter.
for a programme at Hawkins Lab. What
Don't know
could go
why.
wrong?
Nadia is winning, and she's relishing it, aren't you?
You don't know that, now I might have more money than that.
You've got such satisfaction. Look, she's got 2 houses on the Park Lane equivalent. She's got hotels.
But Angel Islington.
She's got all of us up against the wall
Got a
because
lot
none of
of
us have
money.
got any money.
This is what
You've got
happens.
some money.
This is
the
what
next
happens
best.
when I don't drink. I'm on top of my Monopoly game. Really sad.
Like a reindeer.
Huh?
You look like a reindeer.
I know, but I've almost at 12,000, so I need 200 off. That would be so annoying.
Sorry, I'm having to use this to stem the flow of fluid from my nose. It's quite amusing watching her at the end of the bed like that. It wasn't what I thought you had in mind for a sort of rowdy evening upstairs.
Morning, everybody. It's the last day at our holiday cottage. Nanny Di and Kiki are still asleep. Mark's not going to be saying or doing much today because he's not very well. Say hello, Mark.
Hello.
He's got a cold. he's aching all over. And he's got sinus pain and headache. Have you got a sore throat?
It's just a huge headache on the right-hand side of the brain.
Okay.
You saw the photo of me with a tissue at my nose. It's just sinuses, but it's just such a headache. I've got such an achy body.
Is it man flu or is it real flu?
Oh, man.
What is it?
Yeah, well, you'll make that decision, won't you?
But I have woken up bloody starving. Oh my God, I've woken up so hungry, and I don't usually wake up hungry. So this morning I'm going to have some eggs. I'm going to work really, really hard not to have bread, because I don't care what anyone says. I know that once I start with carbs, I can't stop with them all day. So I'm not going to have bread. I'll just have eggs. I hate eggs without bread. Don't you? Are you hungry, Mark? Are you hungry?
What?
Are you hungry?
Yeah. Starving.
We're heading home. I don't want to go at all. Not one iota of me wants to go home. I love it here so much. It's back to pounding the streets of the bloody miserable South London with not a nice thing to look at. Oh, any of you that live by the sea or by the countryside, you're so lucky. Don't take it for granted. You're just so, so lucky to be able to walk in the fresh air.
With gratitude, we live in a nice house,
Yeah.
nice family.
Very true. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Banging
eat.
on at me all the time to be
No, you're
gratitude,
right.
grateful.
You're right. You're right. Thank you for that.
That's right.
Okay.
I've got a lovely husband who actually loves you most of the time and is rarely ill with man flu.
Okay, all right, let it go, babe. Let it go. It was a joke. Let it go. Thank you for reminding me about gratitude. So 3 things I'm grateful today. I'm hungry, but I have eggs downstairs, so I'm going to have eggs. Most of the world, half the world, doesn't have that
You
choice.
didn't stuff your face yesterday, so you're hungry,
Didn't.
healthily.
Because I'm healthy. I haven't drunk, and I'm excited about it, and I'm feeling really excited about 100 days sober, really excited.
I think I'm struggling with you not drinking more than you.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved playing Monopoly last night. It was such fun.
Because you became such a voracious, vicious, horrible, psychotic capitalist.
Well, no, it's because I wasn't numbed with alcohol,
Yeah.
because usually I would have had a couple of glasses of
So
wine
we
and
saw
wouldn't
you
really have
drink
known what was going on.
So we realise alcohol now gives us the softer you.
Yeah. Bone broth soup. I can't bend over and do my laces.
what have you done?
Bring out that table. You know what it is though, Di?
Yeah.
This is absolutely proven to me I have no stomach muscles whatsoever. This is what happens. I've got nothing to support my back with my stomach muscles, and I can't bend over now to do my laces. That's how bad it is. Really bad.
Don't ever get to this state, Keeks.
I've got some much stronger medication.
Oh, no thanks. No thank you.
You can't bend down to do your
I
laces.
literally cannot bend down. Kiki's been here for the last 2 minutes watching me.
I thought the dog had hurt you. Do you want me to do it?
You're going to have to, because I can't do it. Day 3 of New Year's resolutions, and I can't do up my laces.
I don't want to go.
What did you say, Kiki?
Very good thought.
Don't want to get old.
Yeah.
Well, what do you have to do to not get old? Eat brilliantly and exercise from a child all the way through your life. Don't stop exercising like I did for bloody 20 years.
Laces are weird.
Nobody's saying that to us. She's seen Danny Thelma like living till 100 and lying there doing nothing.
Yeah, but it wasn't good, was it? It wasn't good.
Well, no, it wasn't, but she was alive.
Look at that, guys. There's a sort of silvery sky. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Morning before we head back to London.
Just going for a walk. Mark's in agony with his sinuses. I'm in agony with my back. But we're looking for all the things to be grateful. And I was just walking along here and I got embarrassed by how many things I could be grateful for.
Go on then.
So, oh my God, I mean, just everything. What have we got to be ungrateful for?
It's very true.
So
How's your back?
Even just this beautiful sky and the sea and the
Just
beach,
do a-
there's a million
Oh.
things here.
Look, and there's Nanny Di.
Say hi, subs. Kiki's taking photos.
Kiki taking photos. I've given her a new lens. See if she can look at that. Woo-hoo.
So nice.
You told them your tale of woe.
What? That we're both feeling ill?
Yeah,
Nadia couldn't do up her laces.
Yeah.
And that generally our fitness assault on 2019 has already started a little bit weirdly.
No, but we are determined. Nothing is going to stop us on our quest, and you are going to be with us all the way.
Yeah, even when we struggle,
We'll
you're
get our
going to be
10,000
there.
steps. Even though do you get that? You can be walking for ages and you look at your steps and you think, oh, this is going to be 6,000. And, oh, this is 2,200.
2,000 what?
Well, it's just almost 3,000.
4,300.
Ah, more than me. And the thing is, I can't run or jog because of my stupid back.
Yeah, but you're pounding along at a good old pace, and I had to run to catch up with you.
Yee.
You don't like to walk quickly, do you? You don't come here for the joy of walking. You come here for
I
the
come to
exercise.
get the endorphin. No, I get the joy of the walking, but I like the endorphin when I walk
No,
fast.
no, but it's not important that we're all sort of hanging together. You want to get to the beach, into the beach, and get back because you need to get your steps. That's right.
It says cafe over there as well. Should we have a look there?
Yeah,
Come on then.
I'm coming. She looks like she's got a palm tree stuck up her arse.
Dad, what are you filming? I don't understand.
So we're in a cafe. And what did you just try and order, Mark?
Full English. From Beryl. This is Beryl's cafe, and Beryl looked like she wanted to give me a full English.
But you've been very good. What have you ordered in the end?
Scrambled egg with well done bacon. Why well done? It's like eating
Get rid of the
toenails.
fat.
Like my mum just said, she said, you're going to go out of here hungry.
But didn't he make the right
yeah.
decision
He
then?
did,
Di?
very much made the right decision.
Kiki, what are you having?
Bacon sandwich.
With?
Hot chocolate and marshmallow.
Yes. And I'm having scrambled eggs, no toast, and bacon. What are you
And I'm
having?
having a mug of black coffee.
Basically, neither can eat anything for the rest of the year.
No, but if you think about
joking,
it,
it's
it's
a
sufficient food, isn't it? I mean, we'd like bread, but bread is carbs, and carbs, unless you're doing a run, you don't need them. Kiki, is that bread soft?
I just want to touch it. I just want to touch it to see if it is.
Pillowy
Oh my god.
Don't, because you'll be wanting our subs, making our subs want bread.
It's so soft, it's delicious.
Nice
Can you
one,
resist
Vic.
it, Mum?
Usually I don't like bread.
Bread's my favourite thing. Bacon sandwich would be my last supper if I was on death row.
So have I.
No.
But I really want it.
If you really want it, have it.
That's not the way it works, you know that. If you really want it, then I'll get up the
So,
size
what you
of a
can tell
fucking
yourself
truck
is you've
again.
chosen not to have it.
You
You know, there is scientific
the logic of
proof
saying, if
that
you want
people,
to have
no, that people succeed better with resolutions if they say to themselves, I choose not to have it, rather than I can't have it. So when you say I can't have it, apparently it does something to the brain, it makes you want it. So
it.
it's
I'm beyond that con.
So
This
just
isn't
say-
about choosing. No, I hear what you're saying, but it doesn't work for me. I have to have strident barbed wire around everything I'm not allowed to have.
I chose not to have bread, and I feel happy with that.
I have to not have bread, and it's the only way I can do it.
But oh my god, I love bread, but I'm not having it because I want to lose weight more than I want to have bread. We're in a farm shop and there's so many delicious things. Of course, there's all these wonderful fruits and vegetables that we stuff. Look, these are all good things for giving up alcohol.
That's great for giving up alcohol. What do you mean? It's
I don't know,
alcoholic.
meat is alcoholic.
Yeah, it's
isn't it?
14.5%.
Oh, crikey.
Sausages.
Sausages. Look, that's what you were after yesterday,
I
gnocchi.
got 2 of those.
He's literally
I
got
literally
2 of
got
those
2
in
of
his
those.
dinner. Oh, I love them.
That's what I was thinking of when you were doing the ice thingy.
I know.
Oh
Farmer's
my.
fruity loaf cake.
Why are we doing this?
Look, oh, I love these. Oh my god, peanut cookies. Haven't had those for years. So we're not having any of it. No, because we choose not to. Not because we can't. You can have any of these things.
It's ludicrous.
No, but Mark,
I know I can,
It's
but
a
unless
really
I'm told
important-
I can't, I will.
it's a really important distinction.
Yeah.
To come. I choose not to because I want to be slimmer than I am.
In saying that, say it again to me now meaningfully.
nobody
You can.
stopping you
I can.
having it.
Right, then I want it all.
Well, then have it all.
But then I'm not going to lose weight.
No, so you're choosing.
I'm not choosing. It's a false choice. It's a false choice. It's not a real choice, is it?
This shop's so nice. We've just got a for Gina to take away.
It's not a real choice. Oh, I've got you a
Thank you, Mum.
latte. Did I do flat white?
No,
I've
no,
got
that's
your
brilliant.
latte. Yeah.
Guy, Mark,
Yes.
I have to say, you two, fat or thin, you look a very cool couple.
Oh, thanks, Nadia. But it is
the
actually a
problem?
really good discussion to have, Mark. This subs go with me on this. Mark thinks that he's being told he can't have this, but he's made the choice that he wants to lose weight, so he's chosen not to eat that. Nobody is stopping you. You can have any of this stuff.
No,
Any
no,
of
no,
it.
no, but it's not a real choice. Unless I know that I absolutely can't, I will.
Well, you're being difficult. You know what I mean, don't you, subs? Yeah.
You just tell the sub something.
The thing I've always wanted
forever.
And I got her the
I
wrong
wanted to
thing.
try it forever.
She's always wanted to try proper comb.
Okay, so we'll get you that
Oh,
because that's what I was trying to
good.
get her and I got her the wrong
You
one.
know what?
Honeycomb, but
much?
literally the honeycomb.
Do you know what? They do some
I've
nice
always wanted to
French bread there that we can put in the oven so you can try hot bread. Kiki,
It's
hot
always
bread with
expensive,
honey.
honey.
You
No,
eat
I
it?
want to try by itself.
But it's good because the little bees are working like mad to make that, so that's good.
Chocolate peanut butter.
But why are you
Yeah,
saying
you
it's
choose
fine?
not
And
to have that. You choose
I'm choosing not to have it.
choosing not to have that. So why are we looking at it?
Because
and making the
actually-
choice not to really hard.
Because I can have a little bit of peanut butter on an oat cake, but I don't want to have chocolate
Oh, can
peanut
you?
butter.
I've just seen that is how I eat it. Oh.
You know what? I was thinking about this last night because we've got some left at home subs
Oh.
from Christmas, and I was thinking last night I'm going to get home and put it down the waste disposal. Crystallised ginger, that's his weakness. Now it's my turn to be in a bad mess because sorry, my bad back. I choose not to have them. I'm choosing. I can have them. I could go over there now and buy them. I've got the money. I could slather them in butter and honey, and I could eat them. But I'm
My
choosing
stomach
not
is
to.
rumbling as you say that.
I'm choosing not to because I want to be healthier and I want to be slimmer than I am.
So the choosing makes it easier.
Yeah, because I've chosen it. Nobody's telling me I can't have that. Nobody except myself. I'm the boss of my own
Yeah, but
mind.
someone's telling you you can't yourself. So you're not choosing to.
I am choosing to. I'm going, I can have that if I want, but actually what I prefer to have is to be slimmer and
your
fitter.
ideal choice and mine
And
is
I'd eat
completely
it. I'd eat it, and then 10 minutes later I'd be like, why did I eat that?
Yeah.
Why did I eat that? So it's first thought, second thought. It's like you, Mark, isn't it? Your first thought could be, I'm going to go to the pub and I'm going to have a great time. Second thought would be, by 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll have picked up some bird, I'll have had a row with Nadia, my marriage will be over.
Sounds great. Just to give you a little snapshot of the awfulness that happens in this car, I'm going to pull some things out of my door.
Don't while we're driving.
No, this is fine. So, it's number one.
Chicken crisps,
Number two.
Galaxy,
Number three.
Snickers, Trek bar. Those are the days when he thinks he's being good. Bourneville. This is terrible. Now you know why Nanny Di. We're in the state we're in.
What's that?
I never do any of
Naked
this.
bar.
Trek bar again. Oh my
There
God!
you go.
Look
That's
at
just a
this.
small snapshot.
So, how would you say that's over a week?
No, over a day.
Maybe an afternoon. No, yeah, over a week.
But seriously, we're on our way home. I am going to do, for the next couple of days, I'm going to do Hannah Richards from Best Possible You, gut cleanse. I'm going to do bone broth. I'm going to do, it's not going to be super strict because I'm going to still have chicken, vegetables, raspberries and
My
blueberries.
I noticed on one of the other clips my tummy was like that.
You're definitely gone down your tummy. Does anyone else feel like they've gone down a bit? Because you do get rid of a lot of water in the first week. So we could all have quite a big number go down on the scales. We might not, but to just
I've
keep
not
on.
had any water today, I don't think.
So Mark, going back to our thing of, you have to say, I choose not to eat this.
Yeah, it's a false
rather than I
choice.
can't.
That's not a choice.
Right, okay. What would you like? How would you like to eat? What do you think is a manageable way for you?
I think my problem with food is as acute as my problem with alcohol.
Rely on the road.
Some days, the best solution is for me to simply hand all eating responsibilities to someone else. Where I start to fall apart is when I'm out working and I have to get something from a Pret or an Eat, and I allow a justification to creep in. Worked
Yeah.
hard, I need a break.
Yeah.
I haven't had one for ages. That's a classic line. I haven't had one for ages.
Yeah.
All those things. So when you ask what, I have no opinion on what the perfect food diet is for me.
And this is why we have to be so careful with our kids that you never reward with food. You never say, oh, you've been good. Have a nice yogurt. You know, we eat to nourish ourselves, to fuel ourselves, not to treat ourselves, because that's where it all goes wrong. We've all done it, haven't we, over Christmas? That's why we're all doing this thing together. We've gone, oh, it's Christmas. Oh, it's December. Oh, it's the winter. And you get yourself in a pickle.
If I'm pouring the oats into the bowl, I can't be trusted. Far more so than me pouring a drink of alcohol for someone else.
But what are you going to do about that? Because
I don't know.
you've got to be able to be accountable
I
for
don't know,
yourself.
I'm a food addict.
Make well, I mean, Nadia will know, but I was just thinking as a suggestion, what we used to do on the ward was
Nanny Di used to work on an eating disorder ward.
disorders ward, was that we'd get a mug, a certain size mug or cup, and that was what you had.
That was it.
I've done all this with him though, Di.
Yeah, no, I'm
I've got
sure
him a
you have.
portion-sized bowl. I've got him a portion-sized plate, and he just, eventually, he was getting the washing up bowl out and filling that with bloody oats and raisins.
Yes.
It is like that. I mean, you know, so it's very hard for me to answer because and then handing entire responsibility to you, of course, is difficult because when I struggle, you'll feel it as resentment of you, and I don't want you to feel that because I know you're trying to help. But it is hard.
What
It's
about,
hard.
okay, well, what about just making the decision that you are going to be accountable and you use the portion bowl and the portion plate and
Yeah.
just have the amount of carbs it says, the amount of vegetables, the amount of protein, and just do that. No restricted diet and that. Just eating less, moving more.
I think it would help me if the night before I kind of created my own packed lunch,
Well,
whether it be nuts, raisins, and the absolute limit. Because if I know I can't go beyond what's in that
Yeah.
box,
Yeah.
then, I mean, it sounds ludicrous.
Well, in
I don't know if it's
Overeaters
a male. I don't know if it's a male thing.
in
or what.
Overeaters Anonymous, and that's what you're saying, Nanny Di, as well, aren't you? That in the ward,
You more or less have to stick to a meal plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get a meal plan the night before, don't you?
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
can't waver from it.
No. Right.
Some people work much better with that than other people.
I think I would.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do a meal plan
Meal
every
plan.
night. Then, guys, if you want, you could follow along with it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Back in London.
Just landed from Camber Sands. We're back at Crystal Palace.
How good is this?
Nan's gone.
Nanny Di has
say
gone.
Kiki's not happy.
Oh, she was gibbering away to herself with bags full of stuff.
This is what's brilliant. We got into the house, we were freezing cold, we were miserable. You know you are when you get home. And we went, no, let's go out now. Kiki's
And
doing a
run.
run. Mark's doing a run. I'm doing a walk because my back is bloody terrible. And we're going to get those 10,000 steps.
Yeah, man.
Come on, guys. If you haven't done yours today, do it now.
Why
Go
not?
up and down the stairs. Do something. Do it, but no, don't binge it. Mark, you look possessed. You look really weird. Mark, I'm not letting you eat it like that. Because in 2 minutes you'll be starving again. Eat it properly.
Suddenly that feels like gold. So we did our runs. Did you get your steps?
I got my steps. I had to fold at 10,000.
That's good though.
I wanted to get 12, but just because of my back, I couldn't run at all
So your
today.
back's still a problem.
Yeah, I'm really hoping it's fine tomorrow because I'm doing a stretch tonight. Won't be a full yoga, but I'm doing a stretch because I want to do the 100-day yoga too. I was really excited actually because I just did an Instagram live. And there's so many of you out there that are just wanting to make a change. I love that. I love that because you do talk to a lot of people that go, oh, there's no point making New Year's resolutions. I hate that. I think there's every point to make New Year's resolutions.
But also, there's that thing that you often say that what should you say to someone who perhaps, and this could have happened to me easily, has put their hand in the almost empty celebrations box and just had one? Is that game over?
No.
Is that resolution screwed?
I think we all do it. We all go wrong when we have a trip and then we think there's an inevitability about having a complete fall. Use a trip as a trip. Think of it just as a trip.
What's a trip?
You tripped. You didn't fall. You
Oh,
just
a trip.
tripped. So whether you've just cheated and had a Kentucky Fried Chicken burger or you've taken one last chocolate out of the celebration, whatever you do, say, Oh, I'll start again tomorrow. Start again now, straight afterwards. That's what I was just saying on the Instagram Live. Because I think that's where... Because people go, oh, I've had a celebration. Oh, my God, I might as well have a toasted
That's
cheese
exactly
sandwich.
what I
Oh, my
do.
God, well, I'm going to have a Bailey's. Don't. Just say I had a trip. I didn't fall over, I just tripped.
But what I tend to do is I'll have a trip and then I'll go and find the tub of Nutella. So was it a trip or was it actually a decision to sabotage?
Even if you have a trip and then you have the tub of Nutella, when you can start that day. As soon as you finish, don't leave it till the next day.
So there you go, guys. It's not as if you bar yourself from progress if you have a slip
It's
or a
like if
trip.
you're doing dry January or 100 days sober like me. If you do fold, I mean, the thing is you want to really try not to. But if you do and you end up having a drink, just start again straight after that drink. Don't go, oh my God, I can't do dry January at all now. I can't do 100 because I've had a drink. Yes, you can. Just put it down, the drink, and then start again.
Don't strive for perfection, strive for excellence.
I mean, the thing is, probably in 5 days I'll be gagging for a drink, so I'll need you to give this back to me, guys. It's share and share alike. Yeah. Today I'm pretty strong with it. Tomorrow I might be rubbish with it.
Day 3 in the can, virtually about 4 more hours left. I'm entering the danger zone from about 7 o'clock until midnight.
Well, that's really
I'm
lucky
in the
that over
danger
there
zone.
you've got roast chicken, sweet potato and broccoli.
Woo!